So like always, we're going to jump right into the eyes. I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light to medium, and we're using it as our base today. Now that we're done blending that out, I'm going to take a little translucent powder and set the crease and outer corner area, and leaving my lid bare, just a little bit of powder so we can have a nice smooth blend with the eyeshadows. For the first palette, we're going to take the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette, and we're going to use Sky, which is a matte royal blue, and we're going to apply this pretty heavily and strongly packed into the crease and outer corner. If I can get it right the first time, I'm trying to show you guys that when I pick up the eyeshadow, I try not to tap it too hard because I want that color, I want that vibrancy, I want it nice and strong on the eye, and then we're later gonna blend it out. So this is how strong I want it. As you guys can see with both eyes, you see no gap at all. It's so not blended, but now we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna take the new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Yes, girl, 2. And I'm gonna take Certified as my brow bone highlight. And girl, can you see how bright this is? It's crazy. Next palette we're gonna take is a Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions palette. And I'm taking this lighter royal blue, and we're going to use it to blend out the darker royal blue. But when I'm blending it out, I'm trying not to go too high because we are going to go in with our Lash transition color to further blow out everything. So I originally thought I wanted just this color, but then I decided to mix the two, and we're going to use it as our final transition color. This would have been the first color that we would have used if we started with a light shade, but because we're working backwards, this is our last shade that we're going to use to blend out everything. This is my baby. This is a P. Louise Basic Cosmetic Base in Vivid Violet, which is this beautiful pastel purple, and I'm going to use it to cut my crease, but only halfway, so I'm taking my time with this part. It stained me, but it's worth it. I'm going to take the Makeup Geek single eyeshadow called Daydreamer, and it's another pastel purple, and we're going to apply it all over where we cut our crease. I'm first going to pack it on both sides of the brush and drench it with some setting spray and then apply it. I'm now going to take this Morphe single eyeshadow. It's called Grape Jelly. It's just a matte purple, and we're going to use it to soften the edge where the shimmer eyeshadow meets the royal blue. As you guys can see, the way that I am blending this in is by a lot of tapping motions. That's the best way that you can really blend an eyeshadow without actually having to do much work. I'm now going to take another P. Louise Basic Cosmetic Base, and this one's called Hot Orange. And we're going to use it as our eyeliner first, and then I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and take a eyeshadow called My Man, which is a similar color, and we're going to use it to set it. For my liner and lashes, I'm going to do them off camera, but I wanted you guys to see the style that I'm going to use. I don't know where they're from. I've had these for a while. Alright, now that my eyes are almost done, we're going to move on to the face. I'm taking the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, and we're going to apply it all over as our primer. For foundation, I'm going to take the Juvias Place I Am Magic foundation, and I'm in the color 510 Aruba, which is funny because I went to Aruba this year. But first, I'm going to color correct. I am taking my Sephora Color Correcting Concealer in number 5, and we're going to apply it basically all over, and then we're going to apply our foundation. Oh my god, you guys, if you haven't tried this foundation yet, you have to. A little goes a long way. Like, these beauty gurus are not lying. I messed up and put way too much on my face, and I tried to figure out how I can evenly distribute it around my face, and it was a hot mess, but overall it looked great on my skin. I love the finish. It was like a velvety matte finish, and I definitely can see that this is going to be one of my favorite foundations. I did not realize I wasn't recording, so now it's time to take off the setting powder. I took the Becca face palette. I will have the name listed down below, but I took this brightening and blurring powder that came in the palette to remove the setting powder. Now we're going to jump back into the lower lash line. I am taking the same royal blue we used previously. It was the first shade we used on our eyes, and I'm going to push it really, really close up into that waterline. Now I'm going to take that matte purple and we're going to use it to blend out the blue. Now we're going to take Horizon and Grand Canyon from the same palette, and we're going to use it to blend out the purple because, you know, I had to warm it up a little bit. Your girl was looking a little sick. Now I'm going to take another Makeup Geek single eyeshadow in Whimsical, and we're going to use it as our inner corner highlight. For mascara in the lower lash line, I did it off camera. I took the Becca and Jaclyn Hill first face palette she ever came out with, and I took a little bit of Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop, and I used it as my highlight, but I went very subtle today. I did not want a strong highlight. And I'm just making use of what's in front of me. I took these two matte blush shades in the palette, and we applied it as our blush. And I forgot to nose contour, so that's what I'm doing really quick right now. Nothing too strong. For lips, I have 3. I'm going to start with the Morphe liquid lipstick in True Story, which is a beautiful matte warm brown shade. It gives the perfect definition to my lips without me having to feel like I have to lip line. Next, I'm going to take another liquid lipstick. This one's called Tarte. It just has a little bit of a peachy nude undertone. And last, we're going to take this lip gloss. It's called Flower Crown. And that's the final look. So I'm just setting my face really quick because I always forget to do that. Probably because I know that I'm just going to take the makeup right off. But whatevs. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you liked the look. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like the orange makes me look sick. But you know what? It's pretty. It's pretty, you guys. If you're not a part of my team, please subscribe and look forward to some more videos that I tend to post. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video.